Okay, so today's big. All right, so today's starting out with a cup of coffee, and what I'm doing doesn't seem important, but it is. I've taken my hard drive full of prints and media and flyers and all of the documents that I use and have generated with the company, and I organized them all yesterday into a nice, neat, set of folders that are nicely organized and maintained and kept. And then I took that and I then opened my older external hard drives that I have in storage, and I, looked through everything and then copied things that the current version, my current external doesn't have, and then I transferred them over. Then I organized all of that, and then I deleted the older drives, and now I'm taking those and I'm transferring them back onto the older drives. That way, I have two backups of very current prints and media. Um, and it's the whole drive, so it's not just like the company stuff, but it's also like life pictures, and that's organized too, like before 2019, before transition, and then after, and it's by year, so I'll have an easier time keeping up with it as I go forward. And then I um I went to my Google Drive for the Imperfect Studio Google email address, and I cleared the whole thing out, and then I uploaded the entire drive to that, and it looks like it's going to take out of the 4,681 items on the drive, it's copying over at 43% to one and 38% of the other, and then uploading everything to Google. It looks like I've got 216 hours left. Um, so that's going to be an all day thing. It's just going to sit there for the week, I guess, and transfer, um, which is cool because this, I did have to buy a little bit of storage that I had to pay for a month, but it's pretty cheap through Google. And I like this because my Google Documents now are pretty much what I use, that are also connected to this email to sort of navigate all of these events and stuff. And like, I have Google Docs that I use to plan everything. So it only makes sense that my whole database is online. So if this laptop dies, or if I lose all my backup, externals, or somebody spills coffee on it, it's okay. I can always re-download it from the cloud, and it's just a little bit. I think of it like Horcruxes, and these are my Frick Studio Horcruxes. So it's harder to kill the database that I have of artwork and media for the YouTube channel, or just all the stuff that I do. So this is, it's an all day endeavor, maybe even an all week endeavor with the 221 hours. But I think it's very important, and I'm happy. It makes me feel a little more secure because I do so much work, and it. The buoyest of bears. The other thing I've been working on today is is a little bit more of digitally drawing, and I'm really starting to get a feel for it, I'm starting to experiment more with the different brushes, and I'm really starting to like, oh, this is nice, I'm starting to be able to blend better and get more comfortable with it. So in the future, it's entirely possible that I may just move over to entirely digital work, but I don't know though, because it. I just got an email today from the Open Arts Studio in downtown Greenville on Main Street, and it looks like they might want me for next month. So I'm super excited. I might be showing somewhere soon, and yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked that I'm finally getting somewhere with this, and yeah. I'm also, the other thing is I broke everything down from my bills and expenses to what incomes I can potentially generate reasonably within the amount of hours I have per week, um, different things I can do to generate cash, The goal amount of cash that I want to do everything, and I broke this down into bills, incomes, personal needs, and wants, and that's a big thing. Like I need eggs and trash bags and to call the eye doctor. I want a PS4, um, and to call Dr. Crane in Texas, and this is all the things I need for the painting, and like that's including like oil paints, like what colors I need, calling hotels, things like that. The YouTube channel and then digital works and what expenses I need to push those things forward. The market, the Heathens Masquerade Ball, school, and Masquerade, and my notes about that. So to do all of that, I've got like my budget of how much I need to make a month, ideally, and then minimum functionality. And I'm trying to look for extra jobs and or just ways to generate that money, whether that be um, just more karaoke nights or more Ubering. Well, I could put in a good 40 hours of Ubering and a good 30 hours at Starbucks, and that's almost my goal. And my goals are to pay my bills, to get about 500 in spending cash, so I can put some of that towards um, maybe one or two of my wants a month, and then also a good chunk of that to go towards the market or the Heathens Ball. And if I can do the market correctly, it should generate a fair amount of money, and then that money should go towards helping build the ball. And then those two things combined, once they start going, will start helping generate money towards the Massacre Queer Aid. And then all those together should help build up. It's like a snowball. Once you start it going, it should help build up towards bigger and better events, like just getting ads, maybe eventually a billboard, maybe a radio ad. Like those generate enough money. Once you get one, it goes towards it, and then once you get two, you've doubled. Hopefully, and then it just goes boom, 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 and that's my vague plan. But the important thing is keeping the monies for the market and the Heathens Ball and all that separate from the wants and the personal. Even though I'm technically I guess it's sole proprietorship now, I still shouldn't do that. So I'm just trying to generate that amount of money, and preferably even maybe an extra few hundred a month, just so I can put back towards saving, because I would like to start generating a saving, so one day I might be able to do something else. So today I'm mostly going to focus on commissions, painting, so I can have something for that gallery. And maybe I'll start looking into like some stuff I need for the market today, and yeah, there's just a lot, but it's moving in a good direction, and it really feels like things are starting to move healthily. Like if I get into this new gallery and it actually goes somewhere, I might be able to that might go towards the market or the Heathens Ball. You never know, if I sell anything, and if not, then it's just a good thing to do for my career. So I'm pretty stoked.